Welcome to Q&A, Social Security Disability Today. This program is brought to you by the Reeves Law Firm, representing you and your Social Security and disability needs. If you have a problem or questions regarding Social Security and disability, call attorney Anthony Reeves. Here's your host, attorney Anthony Reeves.
Can a high VA rating, Veterans Administration disability rating, help me get a Social Security disability benefits? Better yet, meaning, is there a greater chance? Now, let me tell you something. The only time that I've seen, and okay, well, let me back up in this. I'm going to give you the legal breakdown first. The Social Security Administration is not bound by any disability determination by any other agencies. However, in some instances, especially with the VA, it can be persuasive. But it's important to recognize that other agencies use different models, different from Social Security, when determining whether an individual is or is not disabled, which is why they are not bound by other disability determining agencies when it comes to whether or not somebody is disabled. Which means, long story short, just because the VA gives you a high disability rating does not automatically mean you're a slam dunk to get disability benefits. It does not mean that that's going to increase your chances because you got the brass ring. It's not that kind of party. Now, I will tell you this. In the rare instances where Social Security gets a VA rating where the VA specifically says that the individual has total individual unemployability, that basically they've done the assessment and they flat out said it. Now, let me be the first one to tell you, I rarely see that. You rarely see that. Most times you'll get somebody will have 50 or 60 or 70% rating on one body part, 30% on this one, and this is what catches a lot of people. They'll come to me and they'll say, I'm 190% disabled. I'm like, okay, let's talk about that for a second. You're not 190% disabled. What it is that different parts of you have a disability rating, and what you're doing is you're adding them together to say this is persuasive to why I'm disabled. So I've seen it. It's not hilarious, but it's wild. I'll see it where I'll have someone who'll say, I've got 50% for my knee, 20% for PTSD, 5% for my right toe. I've got 5% for my eye. I've got 10% for my elbow, and they'll add it all together. And I'm like, dude, no. Invariably, the rating itself is not a slam dunk. They're going to look at all the medical records. And if all the medical records collectively show that even with all those disability ratings that you could still perform something, guess what? Social Security is going to find that you're not disabled. Now, does that mean that Social Security ignores the VA ratings altogether? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm telling you is this. Are high VA ratings regarding service-connected disability helpful? Sure, they are. I just don't want you, and the reason why I say this is for my veterans, do not go around here thinking that you have a slam dunk because you have a high VA rating or a lot of VA ratings combined that look high. Remember, Social Security is not bound by disability determinations by other agencies. This information is very helpful, but it in no way means that you got a slam dunk.